Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Beauty by Kelly. Today's video is all about first impressions. All of these products that I have here today are things that I've bought over the last few weeks, including Black Friday, things that I've been waiting on to come in, and things that I'm ready to review and do my first impressions on. So keep on watching if you guys want to see what all I've got to show you. Okay guys, so first things first, I've already moisturized and I've already primed. Today's primer, I'm using the Rimmel London Stay Matte Mattifying Makeup Primer. I have a friend who was wondering about this product and I like it so far. I'm already primed. And so it says skin perfecting primer can be worn alone, under makeup, or on top to create a perfect matte complexion. Control shine for up to 8 hours. Ultra lightweight formula minimizes the appearance of pores, and I believe it. It's doing what it says it's supposed to. I put it on about 10 minutes ago and literally it feels like nothing is on my face. Nothing. So I feel like this is really cool, and it took away my shine, and I felt matte right away. So it says shine controlling, pore minimizing, hydrating feel, smooth skin. This is a good primer, guys. So this is definitely approved for me. So now we are gonna jump into color correcting. That's what we're gonna do. Today's color corrector, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I've had this one actually for a while. So this is not something that is first impressionable, but we're gonna use her to color correct. And I'm just gonna place her here. I've noticed that this color corrector is more of a salmon color shade. My other color correctors, they're orange as well, but I feel like this one definitely is more salmon colored than the other ones that I have. Okay guys, so for foundation, I'm going to use the NEUTROGENA Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup, and this is in the color Chestnut 135. And so it comes like this, and there's no pump, there's no tool to take it out, so this is going to be a pourer. And I feel like this is enough here. I think this is enough. But looking at it, like now that I've opened the bottle and looked at the foundation, it does look a little graying almost, like the color of the foundation, like the brown. It kind of has like that gray undertone that some companies like to add to their deeper foundations if they just don't know what they're doing, I would say. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack that in. I'm just patting it, dotting it all over the skin, and right away I can kind of see that like gray look to it just a little bit. And it does feel like a thinner base for sure. Definitely not my thickest, one of my thickest foundations at all. Okay guys, so my foundation is all blended out. I have to say that I'm actually liking how the foundation is sitting on my skin. I'm liking the finish. I mean, it seems like buildable coverage, but I would say light to medium. Like, this is definitely a light to medium coverage, but I like how it has my face looking like it's fine. No qualms with it. So now for concealer, I'm actually going to use the Wet n Wild PHOTOFOCUS concealer, and this is the shade Light or Medium Beige. So my big sister actually put me onto this, guys. She wanted to know if I had tried it, and I said no. I have a few of Wet n Wild's their products, but I've never used like any real true face products of theirs, so this is a first. And I'm just gonna put this under here. Now right off the bat, it's definitely like the shade is a little different than what I thought it was gonna be looking at it in the tube. This is light medium beige. Okay, I'm gonna place this all around here. And I wanna get the same amount of concealer on each side. Sometimes it's hard to do that, but if you can do that, then it'll reduce any cakiness or anything like that, like much more even, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this concealer out here. And she's blending out fine. It's called the PHOTOFOCUS. It's definitely not my strongest concealer. Like, it's not a Shape Tape. It's not a NARS Creamy Radiance. It's not... I have to say, it's not even a LA Girl. Like, I'm just being completely honest. It doesn't even stand up to LA Girl's concealer in my book. It's just not blending out the same. And I would, this was probably like maybe $2-3, I'm not sure. I feel like LA Girl is like $5-6 depending on where you get it. It's not as popular anymore. It was a few years ago, but I think, you know, the price has gone down on the LA Girl. So I'm gonna continue to blend this bad boy out. Okay guys, all of that concealer is blended out, and okay, I take it back. I actually like it. I actually like it. I feel like it's sitting pretty nicely. It blended out really well, guys. I am shooketh. I have to admit, your girl is shook. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set my contour, and of course, I got my trusty SACHA. So I'm gonna just place that on the places where I just got done concealing. And I'm going kind of heavy today. Okay guys, so I have gone ahead and I have added some brows. I used the Cabral, the Benefit Cabral in number 5. I've also primed my eyelids, and for that I used the thing that I always use, which is my NYX eyeshadow base in white. And now that we have that going, I'm gonna go ahead and just set it really quick. And I'm just putting that SACHA on top of it. So for eyes today, I'm gonna be using the Milani Metallics Everyday Palette. This is super cute. This is something that actually I've been looking at for the past few months. And so I was like, I think this is the day that I'm gonna get you. And it's so pretty. Really, really pretty. Really, really nice metallics in there. And you can use it for natural or nighttime. So for my first shade, and it does come with like this cute little brush. I will attempt to use the brush. If not, I will use my own. So for the first shade here, I'm going to pop this all over my lid. The fallout isn't too bad. It has a little bit. Now for my second shade that I'm gonna be using, guys, it's gonna be this bronzy corner, top corner shade up here. And I'm actually gonna sweep that all over the first shade as well. It's pretty. Now they have like a, it almost looks like a champagne color now. Not too bronzy, but a nice champagne color. Okay, you guys, so for my third shade that I'm gonna use, it's gonna be this middle color here. It's really, really pretty. I wouldn't call it a berry. I would call this more of a berry color, and then this is like in between, I don't know. But I'm gonna pop that all over my lid, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray this little brush with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And I want this color to pop, so. Ooh, see? See, what did I tell y'all as? What did I say? Huh? What did Mama say? Mama said y'all are sleeping on this Milani. That's what she said. So I'm gonna continue to work on this and blend Miss Girl out. Look, ooh, she is here. She is here. Yeah, so I like that. I'm gonna continue to blend this one out, and then we will go to the next step. All right, guys, so I have blended out that color with my eyeshadow, the Milani Metallics Everyday Shadows. Now for lashes, this is KASINA Mink lashes, and I got these from Fashion Nova. And I believe these were about 20 bucks or something like that. I originally bought a dress from Fashion Nova and it just didn't work out, and so I sent it back, and I didn't want to buy like any other dresses or anything like that from them at the time. So I was like, let me, you know, browse and see what else they have going on. And it's a good idea. A lot of fashion sites and stores do carry a lot of beauty products nowadays, so you know, it's worth, you know, checking out if you want to. And these are so freaking cute, so cute, like living. So so I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on, and then we'll be right back to go to the next step. Okay guys, so my bake is off. I went ahead and popped on those KASINA Mink lashes that I got from Fashion Nova. Now for blush, I'm going to use the e.l.f. blush palette in dark. And these shades are all really pretty, guys. Like, I'm in love with these shades. I think they're all really fitting for any occasion, honestly. So I'm going to try and pop on the bottom two. I feel like they're, I mean, like already it's so pretty, right? And I'm not gonna go any further, because any further I could really mess some things up. Okay, so now for a highlight, I am using the Milani Instant Glow Powder in Strobe Light. This is so pretty. I'm ready to jump into this, like literally. So I'm just going to spray my little brush, and you know, your girl's about to go in. Like, I'm just gonna put a dot here. Like, really? I mean, this is, I am shooketh to the core. Like, I'm shooketh right now with some of these products that I've tried today. Like, and I'm not gonna put my highlight all over my whole nose this time. I'm just going to pop it here, right on the bridge, and then just that dot there. Okay, and then now for the Cupid's bow, place that there. I'm just gonna put some more, like, why not, right? Why not? Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of diffuse and blend. If you guys didn't know, like, your fingers are the best. Mine out of the gutter. Mine out of the gutter, guys. But your finger is the best when it comes to blending, just because the heat that our fingers give off it helps with blending. So it's always the best. I used to use my fingers to literally put on my foundation and blend it all out, kind of like a Sandra Deluxe, how she uses her fingers a lot for, you know, a lot of her makeup. That used to be me. So if you don't, you know, have the money for brushes and things like that, ladies and gents, use what you have until you're able to get what you want, okay? And then I'm just gonna pop this highlight over here. I'm living for this Milani right now. Like, like I said, shook, okay? Shook. And I'm gonna do the same for the other side. Just gonna blend this highlighter out as much as I can. Like I'm living. This makes me feel like, you know, Christmas or something like that. It's just so cute. And then I'm just using my Real techniques to kind of buff it. Take away any harsh lines, anything like that. It's cute, right? Okay, Milani. I am absolutely living for this highlighter. Like, and the eyeshadow. Like, really? Okay, sunset vibes. Loving it. Okay. So now that I'm kind of, you know, blended out as much as I want it to be, I'm gonna go ahead and start on my lips today. And I'm just using my normal brown lip shade with my lip liners that I got from, I wanna say eBay. Completely off brand. I'm just not a big brand lip liner person. Like, I just don't want to pay a lot of money for a color pencil. Like, that's what I feel like, you know, lip liners are. They're like colored pencil, obviously, and well, better than a colored pencil, obviously. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to pay $10, $15, $20 for a lip liner. Not gonna happen. So, okay, all lined up. Now for the lips, I am actually going to use this Lashed by Blacc Chyna. Okay, and I have been waiting, my friend, for this for a long time. Now, it takes at least 10 days to ship from Lash Bar. I guess the one that they have in California. It takes 7 to 10 days to just leave their facility, and then it's gonna ship off to you. So keep that in mind if you guys do end up ordering this. I don't know how much product this is. Let's see here. I mean, it doesn't have that much product information on it on their website at all. In the box that it came in, it actually has like an ingredients list in the box, but that's about it. I don't know how much product this is. This shade is Sandy, but this is this is a big tube. Like, it's a lot of product, I would say that. And this is supposed to be liquid lipstick. Now, the shade Sandy, let me give you a little bit of details here. And so Sandy is a deep nude. Lashed matte liquid lipstick is highly pigmented, soft, and weightless. It contains a moisturizing and waterproof formula that is non-drying and long-lasting. So that is their description for, you know, all of their lip products. And this is supposed to be a liquid lipstick. And this will be my first time putting it on. So here we go. And again, this is in Sandy. Now, right away, like that doe foot, I'm not a fan of. I like a doe foot applicator that is just catered more to your lip. Like, it's really thin, you know what I mean? Some doe feet applicators are, you know, just a bit bigger or a different shape. So right away, that's how I feel about that. And then this has no smell whatsoever, no smell. And you can tell there's a lot of product in there. Like it's full. It's very, very full. Because as you like push it in, it wants to just pop back out. So it is a lot of product, and here we go. Now I will say, it has a nice pigment. The pigment's fine. Like I don't see a problem with it, but I don't feel like it lives up to what I just read. Let me reread this just so we're clear. Okay, now it says Lash Matte Liquid Lipstick is highly pigmented, soft and weightless. I will agree that it's soft. Weightless, not so much. I don't feel like, it just doesn't have the consistency as of like a normal liquid lipstick, like how a liquid lipstick eventually dries down. I'm not getting that from this at all. I'm gonna see if it dries down. So I'm gonna wait for a few minutes and then I'll be right back and we'll figure out what this liquid lipstick is all about. Okay guys, so it has been about 5 minutes. This liquid formula from Lashed, Blacc Chyna's product, it has dried down just a smidge. So with that being said, it's still very sticky. And as you can see here, like it's really sticky. So as far as this goes, I think I won't buy another shade in with this product. Like I just don't think that I will. I think there's other products out there that will probably do the same thing, but maybe even a little bit better. So yeah, I don't think I would buy this again. And especially with the wait, the 7 to 10 days before it even ships out, that was kind of a turn off. But the price point is super bomb because these are $11.99 on her actual site, so Lash Cosmetics site. These are $11.99, and then they have these on Amazon. You can find every single shade either on her site or on Amazon for $16.99 with $2.99 shipping. So yeah, that's pretty much like 20 bucks on Amazon, and then a little less than 20 bucks from her site. So yeah, I think this will probably be the only shade that I buy from that company, but I mean, it looks good, you know what I mean? Like, don't discount it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and hit my face up with this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist because the final look is, she's here. She is here, and we are done. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I thank you so much for watching. This was a really interesting video for me, doing the first impressions and, you know, really trying out products that I've been eyeing or products that, you know, other people have asked me about, and I love it. Like the eyes, this Milani palette, and I think this was like $7, like $7. So if you really want to experiment with, you know, a cheaper palette with an amazing color payoff, and I'm gonna say that again, an amazing color payoff, this right here is your girl. It doesn't matter if you have a lighter skin tone, a darker skin tone, baby girl shows up. She shows up and she shows out, and I'm living. So thank you guys so much for watching, and bring it back next time.